Let's run it.
All right, let's go.
Hey, y'all. Thank you for tuning to another episode. This is Shifted Culture along with Unaverage Mentality. I'm your host, Kizzy, sitting here with my other host. Excuse me. My other host.
She's trying to me up on purpose. I got me. Sir Petty 258 Unaverage Mentality. Like, comment, subscribe. It's your boy.
We
here tonight with another toxic as and Kelly is already being toxic.
I'm not being toxic.
Let's get it.
Up now.
She's still a little heated from the last episode. Exactly. So we about to have a great episode. Y'all should be in for a great one. Let's get into these questions. Yep. I think these episodes getting better and better.
Time to get Jonathan mad. Let's see.
Yeah, I'm glad y'all see what
True or false? Men are not naturally monogamous beings. That's why they cheat more. Defend your answer.
I would probably agree.
Okay, well, that's a short one.
Nah, before I feel like, like I said, I mean, I'm not a scientist, but, I do feel like we're breeders. I feel like our lust to have sex is, I'm not saying women don't want to have sex as much, but let's say like the option bag, right? Because y'all have a thing about bodies and the guys don't for real. You know what I'm saying? I feel like just off of that alone just shows you the difference in how we think about it. You know what I'm saying? Let alone how we go about it. So I just feel like it's harder because as much as women feel like guys don't try, you know what I'm saying? Especially if a guy is used to getting girls. You know what I'm saying? So it is a hard thing to do. So I do feel like out of the two genders, the males probably is harder.
You feel like it changed as y'all get older? Like y'all can be more
definitely
monogamous when you get older? Because you gotten that out your system?
Yes and no. For some guys, I'll say some guys, not all guys. Some guys, you don't want to. The stress of a relationship is not worth it for everybody. Some guys have tried it enough and they just want to stay single. Some people found that one that I'll say at least, I always say this for every relationship, you got to find a person you could tolerate the most. You know what I'm saying? Like nobody's perfect. You know what I'm saying? And I don't even feel like two human beings naturally really get along naturally. You know what I'm saying? Let alone for an extended period of time. So that's just how I feel about it.
I heard y'all testosterone kind of like lowers.
Yeah, until they made Viagra and Cialis and honey packs. And shout out to Cameron Pink Horsepower. So back in the day,
Cameron has a Viagra that's out there.
It's like a herbal juice, basically. Like
and it stimulates the males.
Yeah, just like Tiger Bone.
It's about Dipset Cameron.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, so tell your man, get some Pink Horsepower, get a honey pack. At worst, I tell everybody I could wait because I'm still my engine's still good, right? But the day that my doctor can give me some Viagra, what?
You already got your woman lined up.
I'm ready. She already gave her the warning and all that. Like whoever you are, just know for all life.
Right. Next question.
All right, let's see. Is it possible for someone's standards to be too high or unrealistic? If so, how?
Yeah, that's what we was just, kind of talking about with the last episode just a little bit where, you...
I feel like Kelly's one of those people.
My standards are too high?
So let me say it like this. I feel like I have high standards. The other question to that is unrealistic. I feel like you have a very narrow filter. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, like you're somebody like, oh my God, stop talking to him because he had Adidas sandals on this day and not Nike.
Don't listen to him. I do not be like that. I am not
so what are some of the reasons that you don't go out with these men that you gave your number to?
I don't give my number to everybody.
My question was to the ones you gave.
It sounds a little promiscuous.
Like the question said, the men that you have gave your number to.
The people that I may have talked to at one point and don't talk to them anymore. Them, for real, I don't be like, what do you mean don't talk to them? Like I don't want to date.
Do they become your boyfriend?
No. Okay. Sorry. Just certain things I noticed that it's not going to work. Like, for instance, I am 34, and I typically date either the same age as older.
Okay.
So I look at...
What's the age range?
The highest I would go?
No, just minimum to oldest.
That I've dated or I would go?
Right now, at 34.
That I would or... Oh, okay. Sorry. My bad. That's me. 34, ideally... 44, like 10. But I've gone all the way up to like 48, just getting to know somebody.
My question was, right now, as you're in the dating scene, what is the lowest age you would date? What is the highest
the highest age that I have gone up to, which is 48. The lowest, maybe 32. 32, but that's a stretch.
So you said 32
really
to 48 is
32 gotta woo me, and 48 who have to woo me too.
so 32 to 48. All right, cool.
48, he's a friend now. Like we're not, But initially, it was, let me get to know this person.
Okay, whatever. Hey, I just want.
Yeah.
I can't wait till you watch these.
I was just saying.
So, I forgot what the damn question is. All right, so like, what are some of your like standards then? Let's go with yours. What are your standards? What are your like? I know one of them is like a guy has to open your door at one time.
Yep.
Maybe it changed, but I know a car door opening was one.
When I was younger, that was never. I liked it, but I wouldn't stop talking to him because he didn't. That's what I'm saying. Like I don't think know.
So I've asked you 3 times. Hey,
and I'm trying to explain, but you keep cutting me off. Sorry, we're doing our Kelly Jonathan thing.
No. Kelly just being Kelly. I'm just asking her question and waiting for her answer.
So this is my time to answer. Thank you. Okay, so one thing would be selfishness. Another thing would be, I guess, immaturity as far as like what they're in. I know one person, like I noticed some sort of emotional issues they may have where I would just, cut that off. I don't like arrogance. Arrogance is a really big turn off to me. I think that you actually have noticed that before, where you told me I don't like, arrogance.
I don't know that.
Okay, well, sorry. I don't like arrogance.
I'm just saying I only met a couple
if
guys.
If they kind of seem like they're being shady, like they're hiding something, I'll drop it. I'll cut it off right then and there because usually. What's
the difference between? Are you a private person?
Yeah, I'm private.
What's the difference between being private and hiding to you?
Private is.
And what time frame? Is there a time frame on it?
Hiding is a time frame. Okay, so for the difference between hiding and being private for me is, if for me and my privacy, you probably aren't. I'm just not going to tell you. But I'm not going to hide. If I don't want you to know something, I'm just not going to tell you. I'm not hiding. No, that's not. That, for me, that's just me not telling you. And I'll tell you. I'll be like, nah, that's a little bit too soon for me to go into all of that. I really won't go into it.
Do you respect that same answer from them?
Depending on what I'm asking them,
So what if they told you depending on how they're asking or what they're asking you, right? And your answer, they may look at it like you're hiding.
Well, I mean that's them. They they have the right to stop talking to me if that's the case. If they don't feel comfortable with it, and they want information from me.
No, I was just trying to see if your answer stands on both sides. That's all.
Yeah, it does. But most cases they're hiding like a significant other or something like that or something weird. I won't go any further. I just cut it off right there. Okay,
all right. Let's get into the next one.
But you had another question, like a part 2 to that question. I forget what it was.
I don't remember either.
All right.
But let's get into the next one.
All right, here we go. It says, how long could a man not bring income in before it starts affecting the relationship?
I don't really know. Go ahead, because at worst, I feel like I'm gonna be like a good Tyrone out here. Like at worst, I'm like, I'm gonna be in a house. At worst, I ain't that type of. But we're saying how long? I feel like if I was that type of, I'm gonna be there for a while.
Okay. You choose the right woman, right?
I can't.
You say you'd be a Tyrone for a while.
No, I'm saying because in this one, the guy's not working. I'm a working man, so I could imagine that I wasn't a working man, right?
Tyrone worked. I didn't think he worked.
Oh, maybe I got the wrong one.
I think you talking about Tyrone. Yeah, you got called Tyrone.
Oh, well, I'm the friend that I had to call Tyrone then.
Okay.
Maybe my bad.
All right. For me, it might be if we're.
That got 2 weeks.
No, you don't. Like if we're married,
Nah, let's just say he's your boyfriend. You like to go to full commitment. Let's say he's your boyfriend for 2 years. I'm making you the situation up for you. He does not work, right?
Okay.
But y'all known each other for 2 years. You've been happy. Lose his job.
We live together?
Yes.
We live together. Okay.
Live together, same house. God, didn't you read the card to me?
Don't say all that up in the card. I'm just saying it says brings in income. So I'm assuming we live together.
Could a man not bring in income before? Okay, you're right. So how long can you? Yeah, I guess. Okay, yeah, he lives together with you. That's your boyfriend. He's no longer working. It's been 6 months. Well, are you hanging in 6 months?
Yeah, I could do 6 months.
Okay, all right.
I think that's a fair amount of time to
Is there anything he should be all right, so let's just say, cool. Your man don't have a job, right? Is there anything he should be doing? Obviously, you're looking for a job, right? Mm-hmm. But is there any way he could kind of make you feel better about this situation, about him not being able to quote unquote provide financially at this time. Not saying he can't provide for you, but financially he's not able to provide like he once was.
Nah, I mean, you talking about 6 months, right? Like,
Yeah, I'm saying no, from day to day, because day to day life, right? When you come home from a hard day of work, right? Is there anything he should have done before you got home?
I mean, I would hope that, he wouldn't just been playing the game all day. Like, even if he's spent all day working on his car or whatever, and it has nothing to do with dinner being ready, like, I'm not tripping over. I'm not going to come home and cook when you've been home all day, but, I'm not that anal, I don't think.
So
but
you can have whatever your answer just now. Can you do that for 6 months?
of him doing everything except cleaning and cooking and such?
Yeah, I'm saying, because I'm asking you, like, is there anything that you
because
expect for him?
I mean,
Okay.
as of right now, I would say my answer stays the same. It's just, now if I'm in that situation, it may be different, but because I don't know why, like, the thing is, with men being able to provide, that can affect you mentally as well. You know what I'm saying? I know, a family member who had an issue, where they got kicked out of the military back in the day. They couldn't get a job, so that affected them mentally, and they was into other stuff. So 6 months, you may be depressed, and I'm going to hold it down, and hopefully, you got to go to therapy and get your stuff together. Focus on you and completely you,
Okay, that was a good answer.
So.
All right, go ahead. It's my turn for a card?
Yeah.
Let's go. Can a person be genuinely in love with their partner and still cheat? I feel like yes. Because as in general, like it's a thing called compartmentalizing, right?
Yeah.
Love has nothing to do with lust. Sometimes they're on that Venn diagram. It could be right there in the middle for both.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? Sometimes you could think lust is love. You know what I'm saying? But I do feel like you can do both. One does not have nothing to do with the other.
I for those people who could just have sex and no feeling, no emotion or whatever, like, yeah. But for those who do, which usually is the woman who has to like the guy and all that other stuff to have sex, I don't think so, because I think you may have made a statement on a past episode where you was like, yo, women, like, they get more emotionally involved when they cheat, but men, they could just literally have sex and keep it moving.
Yeah.
So
because I don't have to know your name, face.
Long as you don't have to like her, long as you just
Yeah, sometimes like what
just can't not like
once again,
her.
I'm not condoning